Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we take a deep dive into the latest gaming and tech. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest FO32U2P. And on that note, I'd also like to thank this video's sponsor, AORUS ANZ, for allowing us to get hands-on with the 2024 range. So let's jump straight in. First off, let's talk about the design. The AORUS FO32U2P is a 32-inch 4K OLED monitor, and it definitely looks the part. With its sleek, frameless design, it fits perfectly in any setup. The stand offers excellent adjustability with height, tilt, and swivel options. Plus, the RGB lighting on the back adds a nice touch. Now onto the display itself. This monitor boasts a panel with a 3840 by 2160 resolution, delivering sharp and vibrant visuals. The 10-bit FO32U2P has a whopping 240Hz refresh rate and has an ultra-fast 0.03 millisecond response time. It is also the world's first monitor to support DisplayPort 2.1 UHB R20. So why is this a big deal? Well, this new ultra-high bitrate 20 standard offers super high bandwidth rates of 80 gigabits per second. That means this monitor can support uncompressed Ultra HD 240Hz images. Another benefit of this amount of bandwidth, you can daisy chain multiple monitors together with a single cable. Plus, this particular model offers HDR True Black 400, which ensures content is vivid and lifelike. It boasts a peak brightness of 400 nits, which is ideal for my viewing distance. Additionally, it is eye-friendly with low blue light and flicker-free technology. And one of the standout features of the 2024 FO32 is its color accuracy. Covering 99% of the DCI-P3 super wide color gamut, it's actually exceptional for video editing. When creating content, I either set the monitor to MOKKA native with gamma set to 2.2, or alternatively, I tested the Adobe picture mode and increased the brightness. Both offered precise color representation. It can come down to personal preference, and it's easy to adjust on the fly in the settings menu. If you're using the monitor to watch movies or TV shows, HDR True Black 400 support also means you get better contrast and more dynamic visuals, making your movies and of course games look phenomenal too. But more on that a little further in the video. So for the ports on the 2024 FO32, it has two HDMI 2.1 ports, a DisplayPort 2.1 and a mini DisplayPort 2.1, both with UHB R20, DisplayPort 1.4, USB Type-C with power delivery, mic and headphone jacks, USB Type-B, two USB Type-A's, and DC-in. And in this video, we will test those HDMI 2.1 ports with next-gen consoles to run games at 120 frames. To control the panel, you use the toggle positioned on the bottom center of the bezel. Using the toggle, you're able to access the main settings menu, adjust volume, change the input, and power off. These short toggle settings can be changed to your preference. In the main settings, you'll find gaming, picture, display, picture-in-picture, and system. In the dashboard settings, you're able to bring up your OLED care, where you can see the status and further settings. Under Game Assist, you can utilize a ton of features for competitive gameplay like crosshair, alignment, timers, refresh rate, and more. There's even a tactical switch and eagle eye. Under the picture settings, you have a load of options you can adjust, as I said earlier, super easy on the fly. There is standard, FPS, MOBA, RPG, racing, movie, reader, sRGB, custom, and eco. And almost all of which you can adjust further, like the brightness, contrast, sharpness, gamma, color temp, and more. It really is endless on how much you can customize this monitor to your editing style, what games you're playing, and of course, what movies. AORUS also packed in some great gaming features like black equalizer, aim stabilizer sync, and as I mentioned, customizable crosshairs. These can give you the competitive edge in fast-paced games. There are also HDR picture settings, which include HDR, HDR game, HDR movie, HDR HLG, and HDR Vivid. And gamers, you can also make further adjustments to HDR, although I think the settings out of the box are fantastic, especially on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now for PC, I opted to leave off HDR and play in the FPS picture setting. Although there are a number I could choose, I really liked the picture that FPS gave me, and I could increase the brightness when required. The games tested were God of War and Rocket League. As you can see, the colors absolutely pop on this monitor, and I couldn't wait to get into more game tests on console. On the PS5, we tested Spider-Man 2, Helldivers 2, and Call of Duty. In Spider-Man 2, we made in-game setting changes to run at 120 frames. Now, my preference for picture mode when playing on the PS5 was HDR game. I really did enjoy the picture setting, but what I also enjoyed a lot more was that if I wanted or needed to, I could make tweaks to the brightness, contrast, etc. Although I really didn't need to, as the picture was so vibrant and clear. Now for the Xbox Series X. Games we tested were Diablo 4 and Forza Horizon 5. Again, we opted to stay in HDR game, as the picture was also exceptionally clear with no blur, lag, or tearing. So is the AORUS FO32U2P 2024 model worth it? If you're a gamer or content creator looking for a high-performance 4K monitor with excellent color accuracy, refresh rate, and a host of gamer-centric features, then absolutely. It's a fantastic all-round monitor that delivers on features on almost every front. This monitor truly performs exceptionally well for both PC and console gaming. The picture quality of this OLED really is second to none that I've tested in recent years. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, hit the comments. Let me know what you think of the 2024 FO32U2P from AORUS. And if there's anything else in the AORUS range you'd like us to review. Happy gaming!